be stuck in the elevator with Portia, with Twitch, and with Diddy.
I just wanted to say the past 11 days have been really tough for everyone. But to honor Twitch, I think the best thing that we can do is to laugh and hug each other.
There was clearly a lot he was going through that his wife didn't know, that people around him didn't know about.
As far as we know, nobody knew that he was struggling this way.
Was Stephen Twitch Boss's death a tragic coincidence or something far darker?
Name 3 things you've done at 3 a.m.
I'm always up at 3 a.m., so I'm making music, and I'm thinking about what I have to do at 7 a.m.
Hollywood's darkest whispers are hinting at a deadly game of secrets involving some of its biggest stars. Could Diddy and Ellen DeGeneres hold the key to the mystery?
I would want to be stuck in the elevator with Portia, with Twitch, and with Diddy.
On December 2022, fans worldwide were rocked by the unexpected death of Stephen Twitch Boss. Official reports deemed it self-harm, but questions have only grown louder. Why did this beloved DJ and dancer take his own life? Or did he?
There was clearly a lot he was going through that his wife didn't know, that people around him didn't know about.
As far as we know, nobody knew that he was struggling this way.
More recently, new allegations against Diddy and surprising connections to Ellen DeGeneres have thrown the story into a whole new light. Rumors are swirling about a hidden network within Hollywood, where secrecy, power, and fear could lead people to dark fates. So what was really going on behind the scenes of these A-listers' lives? Was Twitch caught up in something he couldn't escape? And could Ellen's Queen of Nice persona have been a cover for something far more sinister? Let's dive right into the darkest allegations first. Did Twitch die because he knew too much about Diddy's hidden lifestyle? Some fans have been suggesting that he was introduced to a world of shocking secrets through none other than Ellen DeGeneres herself. While it might sound unbelievable, the whispers and accusations are only growing.
I would like to introduce you today to our guest DJ. It's my favorite dancer, Twitch, everybody.
Stephen Twitch Boss was a fan favorite on the Ellen DeGeneres show, loved for his upbeat personality and talent. Ellen herself seemed to adore him, but behind all the smiles and laughter, some sources suggest Ellen had a deeper connection to Diddy than most people knew. They weren't just friendly on the show, they were reportedly regulars at exclusive events and private parties, the kind where secrets flowed as freely as the champagne. Rumor has it, Ellen introduced Twitch to these gatherings. And according to some, once he entered that world, it wasn't so easy to leave. In fact, some speculate that Twitch's life took a dark turn after attending one of Diddy's notorious freak-off parties. Before this, Twitch had allegedly only ever been to birthday parties.
When I was little, birthday parties, we had cake. And that's it, just the cake.
With Diddy now facing recent legal troubles, a chilling twist emerges. Allegations are surfacing that he might be part of a larger web of manipulation and control, silencing those who might know too much. This has left many wondering, did Twitch, just a dancer and DJ on a talk show, see something he shouldn't have? Then there's the mysterious death of actress Anne Heche, another figure from Ellen's past. Just months before Twitch's tragic death, Anne died in a high-speed car crash after publicly speaking out against Ellen, hinting at manipulation in their past relationship. Was it merely a coincidence, or were both Twitch and Anne Heche casualties in a twisted story that reaches from Hollywood's glittering lights into its darkest corners?
I've never been asked any questions about my time then or my time now until now. So this is a very unique moment for me where I'm grateful that people are curious.
Over the last couple of decades, Diddy's lavish parties have become almost legendary in Hollywood, attracting A-list celebrities and industry elites. Yet, beyond the glamour, whispers have circulated about after-hours segments of these events where unsettling activities allegedly take place. These whispers suggest that some of these gatherings may involve illegal or morally questionable behavior, hidden away from public view. Multiple accounts and even some cryptic hints from celebrities have described Diddy's events as different types of parties, hinting at things that only the inner circle would understand. You see, Diddy has invited Ellen several times to his FO parties, and there was one time Ellen asked openly if she would get an invite to the party.
So tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties, you just haven't seen me show up.
No, well, is it on the East Coast?
Yes.
Well, that's why. Why don't you have one here on the West Coast? Because I work all the time.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Word on the street is that Ellen has indeed made appearances at Diddy's parties, just not the ones suitable for daytime TV chatter. During that same interview, Diddy dropped some hints about a whole different kind of party scene that kicks off after midnight. Ellen chimed in, saying she knew all about those after parties, although she tried to play it off as if she was joking.
Now, what time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like, what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party.
According to rumors, Ellen has been seen at some of these private gatherings, making appearances alongside Diddy. Speculation suggests that Ellen's reputation and status allowed her to gain access to Diddy's inner circle, bringing her along to these elite events where a different side of Hollywood allegedly unfolds. Some theorists believe that Ellen may have even introduced others in her circle, including Twitch, to these private parties. With Twitch's role as Ellen's show DJ and executive producer, he was a close confidant, often accompanying her to industry events. This connection to both Ellen and Diddy may have placed him in an environment where he witnessed or learned things that outsiders were never meant to know. What's more, Steven Twitch Boss wasn't just the DJ on the Ellen DeGeneres show. He was a trusted friend and an essential part of her show's identity. Known for his upbeat energy and genuine charm, he connected with audiences and became a household name. Yet, when he was found dead in December 2022, the official ruling of self-harm left many feeling unsettled. Friends and fans alike questioned how someone so seemingly happy at the peak of his career and family life could have taken such a tragic turn. For some, the circumstances of his death sparked speculation about possible secrets he might have known and whom he might have crossed. One persistent theory suggests that Twitch may have been harboring secrets not only about Ellen, but also about Sean Diddy Combs, with whispers of a hidden Hollywood underbelly at play. According to industry insiders, Twitch allegedly attended several of Diddy's infamous freak-off parties, high-profile gatherings rumored to involve some of Hollywood's elite and activities that are, according to the stories, best kept out of the public eye. These events, reportedly shrouded in secrecy, allegedly included extreme behavior, often fueled by substances and activities that could be damaging if exposed. You see, Diddy and Ellen have maintained a long-standing, publicly friendly relationship, with Diddy making several appearances on Ellen's show.
17 times! I've been on the show 17 times!
It feels like 20.
It feels like 20.
Every time feels like 1 1/4, so it adds up to 20 because it keeps going. You're always entertaining. You always make me laugh.
They even engaged in playful banter on air, and Ellen once jokingly nicknamed him Cuddle McSnuggle Stuff in a birthday shout-out in 2016. On the surface, it all seemed lighthearted, but some conspiracy theorists now believe there might have been a darker connection beneath the public smiles, especially after Diddy's recent legal issues. Allegations against him range from misconduct to involvement in the very freak-off parties that Twitch allegedly attended. The connection between these high-profile figures and the DJ's sudden death is, for some, too suspicious to ignore. Rumors suggest that Twitch may have witnessed things at these gatherings that powerful people would prefer stayed hidden. It's alleged that he either stumbled upon or was given access to incriminating evidence, perhaps videos, photos, or firsthand knowledge of activities that, if revealed, could devastate the reputations of some of Hollywood's most influential figures. Some theories even go as far as to claim that Ellen herself may have introduced him to these parties, unwittingly or otherwise, placing him in a circle of power players who would later see him as a potential threat. As wild as it may sound, conspiracy theorists argue that Twitch, once trusted within the inner circle, could have become a liability if he knew too much. Perhaps, they speculate, he was even approached with attempts to keep him quiet, blackmail, intimidation, or warnings to stay in line. Could it be that as Ellen's brand started to crumble under toxic workplace allegations in 2020, Twitch found himself caught between loyalty to her and the pressures of secrets he could no longer bear? If there was any truth to this theory, it's possible that as he became more uncomfortable with what he knew, the burden could have led him to a breaking point. Adding more fuel to these speculations, paparazzi recently approached Ellen with questions about Diddy and his parties. Ellen's visibly anxious reaction during this brief encounter caught fans' attention and, for many, reinforced the idea that she may have something to hide. While Ellen has publicly maintained her innocence in past controversies, this particular reaction has sparked fresh doubts, especially among those who believe Hollywood's elite harbor secrets that even close friends don't discuss openly.
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's been on your show many times. Have you been to his parties?
Meanwhile, there's also a much darker theory tying Twitch's death to the scandals surrounding Diddy. In recent years, disturbing allegations have surfaced against Diddy, including accusations of SA and even racketeering. Prosecutors claim that Diddy orchestrated gatherings where attendees were allegedly forced into degrading activities not just for his own gratification, but to entertain his powerful, influential guests. These so-called freak-offs were reportedly far from ordinary parties. They were calculated, exploitative events that catered to an exclusive crowd. But here's where it gets even more suspicious. Twitch isn't the only person close to Ellen who passed away under strange circumstances. In 2022, Ellen's former girlfriend, actress Anne Heche, died in a high-speed car accident. Officially, her death was ruled an accident, but conspiracy theories hint otherwise. Prior to her unfortunate demise, Heche had recently come forward with allegations against DeGeneres, accusing the talk show host of manipulation and abuse during their relationship, and claiming that DeGeneres had tried to silence her for years. Heche's sudden death shortly after these accusations struck some as more than just a tragic coincidence, and rumors have swirled that Heche might have been preparing to reveal even more about her time with DeGeneres.
I've never been asked any questions about my time then or my time now until now. So this is a very unique moment for me where I'm grateful that people are curious. And I've always wondered if there would come a moment. And now is the moment, and I'm appreciative. So I will answer as honestly as I can. And
the exact circumstances of Heche's accident have been shrouded in controversy. On the day of her death, Heche's car veered off the road and crashed into a house, causing a fire that took nearly an hour to put out. Reports indicated that she had drugs in her system, but the bizarre nature of the crash led to numerous theories about foul play, especially given her recent comments about DeGeneres. Some have questioned whether her death was truly accidental, with claims that she might have been targeted to prevent further damaging revelations about her former relationship with DeGeneres. With Twitch's death happening not long after Heche's, some internet sleuths have started to wonder, could these two tragic deaths be connected? Could Ellen and Diddy have unknowingly or even intentionally pulled Twitch into situations where he uncovered dangerous secrets? Perhaps, as he got closer to the hidden side of Hollywood's elite, Twitch found himself trapped, aware of things he couldn't easily ignore or escape from.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh! Why are you doing that? Oh my God!
Ellen DeGeneres herself has long been a beloved figure in entertainment, known for her warm humor. But her reputation took a major hit in 2020 when former employees claimed her show was a toxic work environment filled with verbal abuse, intimidation, and manipulation. These revelations showed a side of Ellen that many fans hadn't seen before, and they left people wondering, could her behavior have contributed to the tragedy surrounding Twitch? Stephen Boss, a well-known dancer, DJ, and occasional host on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, was recognized for his positive attitude and kind demeanor. He seemed to embody the fun-loving spirit that Ellen promoted on her show. However, in the wake of the toxic workplace scandal, those close to him started to speculate about how the stress from the allegations might have affected him. Todrick Hall, a friend and fellow performer, indicated that after the scandal, Twitch faced immense pressure. He mentioned that the environment around the show had become increasingly stressful and filled with fear, leading to questions about how this pressure influenced Twitch's mental state.
Human beings are not designed to handle that much pressure. And when I was talking about my experience, his face was like, I know. And he was just like, it's a lot.
After the 2020 scandal, several former employees came forward anonymously, accusing Ellen of fostering a culture of racism and intimidation behind the scenes. This was a shocking revelation for fans who had always viewed Ellen as an upbeat and friendly host. The backlash was significant, and Ellen publicly acknowledged the need for change within her show. However, the damage was done, and the pressure surrounding the workplace culture seemed to escalate. As Twitch continued to work in this environment, it's plausible that he could have felt caught in the middle. The contrast between Ellen's public persona and the troubling stories from her workplace could have left him feeling conflicted. He was known for his support and kindness, but the pervasive stress and negativity surrounding the show might have weighed heavily on him. If Ellen's behavior contributed to a toxic atmosphere, it's reasonable to wonder if this had an impact on Twitch's mental health and overall well-being. When Twitch tragically passed away at 40 from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound, it left many shocked. Reports indicated that his wife, Allison Holker, became worried when he left home without his car, which was unusual for him. After she reported her concerns to the LAPD, police responded to a call about a shooting at a hotel where they discovered Twitch's body. The suddenness of his death raised further questions about what might have been going on in his mind. Given the toxic work environment and the pressures that Twitch faced, some began to speculate whether Ellen's actions and the resulting fallout played a role in his tragic decision. Did the stress and negativity of the workplace contribute to his struggles? While it's impossible to know the full extent of the impact, the timeline of events certainly suggests a complex interplay between Ellen's behavior and Twitch's eventual fate. The conspiracies deepen when considering the fate of Ellen's ex-girlfriend, actress Anne Heche, who also died under mysterious circumstances in 2022. Just before Twitch's death, Heche was involved in a bizarre car crash that led to her tragic passing. Heche had been vocal about her tumultuous relationship with Ellen, describing Ellen as controlling and manipulative.
People who wanted more than anything to have my truth buried. It was not my timing. I did not and could not ask God for what that would be.
But sadly, almost exactly a year after this podcast aired, Anne died in a freak car accident in the Mar Vista neighborhood of Los Angeles. But here's the suspicious part. Law enforcement officials initially claimed that Anne was under the influence and acting erratically at the time of the accident. But when the LA County medical examiner released the results of the final autopsy, it said that Anne was not impaired by any substances at the time of the incident and that no active drugs were found in her system. Some believe that Ellen's influence may have extended far beyond her show, leading to speculation about her connections to those who suffered in the wake of their relationship with her. Could it be merely a coincidence that both Twitch and Heche, individuals closely linked to Ellen, died in such troubling ways? Or does this suggest a more sinister pattern, one where those who threaten the image of Hollywood's elite find themselves in tragic situations? As rumors swirl, the intertwining of these stories raises questions about the darker side of fame and the potentially perilous nature of celebrity relationships. In any case, it seems Diddy might have tried to get Jamie out of the picture for exposing him. Former music executive Choke No Joke made some shocking claims regarding the health scare that put Jamie Foxx in the hospital. According to Choke, rumors have been circulating within the industry that Foxx's sudden illness wasn't a random health issue. It was orchestrated. He specifically pointed the finger at Sean Diddy Combs, suggesting that Diddy was responsible for what happened to Jamie. During the interview, Choke No Joke mentioned hearing allegations that Foxx had attended one of Diddy's infamous parties, where things went wrong. According to these claims, Foxx may have seen or recorded something he wasn't supposed to. As a result, Diddy and his security allegedly confronted Foxx, leading to a violent altercation that landed the actor in the hospital.
He caught Jamie filming, allegedly, or whatever. They told Jamie to chill. He didn't chill, and allegedly Diddy and his security beat Jamie. And that's why Jamie was in the hospital, allegedly.
Choke said that while these are all rumors, industry insiders have been buzzing with speculation that Diddy may have even given Jamie something, possibly a drug, that caused him to fall ill. But the most startling claim comes directly from Foxx himself. Choke No Joke attended a taping of Foxx's upcoming Netflix special, What Had Really Happened Was, and witnessed Foxx making a cryptic statement during the performance. According to Choke, Jamie hinted that Diddy was behind what happened to him and even claimed, "I'm the one who called the FBI on him." While some audience members may have thought this was just part of the act, Choke insists that Foxx wasn't joking. He noted that, as a comedian himself, he could tell when someone was setting up a punchline, but in this case, Foxx seemed dead serious.
Jamie Foxx states in the special that Diddy was responsible for what happened to him, and he is the one that called the FBI on him.
Meanwhile, in an eye-opening interview, Diddy's former bodyguard, Big Homie CC, revealed that Jamie Foxx's health issues may be more serious than everyone thinks. He claims that Diddy poisoned Jamie Foxx and that Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it.
Well, I know he poisoned Jamie Foxx, and Jamie Foxx reported him to the FBI because of it. I know that's a fact.
Big Homie didn't hold back, insisting that these kinds of things happen all the time in the industry.
These people poison people, bro. I've been poisoned 3 times.
But why would Diddy want to poison Jamie Foxx? What would be the motive?
You get called to testify if you on camera and some of this footage, and you want to make it a little bit easier for yourself.
Big Homie claimed that his knowledge was based on hearing Foxx tell his story at 2 of his comedy show tapings, which Big Homie said he attended with a client. This leads to the bigger picture, the dark side of Hollywood's elite. Diddy and Ellen aren't just influential. They are powerful figures in an industry that, according to insiders, thrives on secrecy, intimidation, and protecting its own. As recent events unfold, many are beginning to question how far Hollywood's elite will go to keep their secrets. Diddy's recent arrest, Ellen's past accusations, and the tragic deaths of both Twitch and Hetchy highlight what some believe to be a disturbing pattern of silencing and cover-ups. At this point, it's not just about Diddy's alleged criminal network or Ellen's possible involvement. It's about the culture of Hollywood itself. How many other accidents or self-harms have hidden stories behind them? And how many people have tried to speak out but were silenced before they ever got the chance? Well, we might never know. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.